Back to the show. So tea time on Plus TV Africa. My husband, eighth wonder of the world, very much in the building. And I see my girl here, who is doing amazing and wonderful things. Okay, so I have a person in the building. Recently, we had a what's it called? Hilda Bassi's cookathon, and we were there to just do what everybody was doing, go and take pictures and do our work. And I met this very interesting person who was busy. While people were busy taking pictures and focusing on things that were happening, this guy was busy chiking babe. Like, it was chiking big back to back. And I was like, let's have a talk with him. Now, if you've been watching our Nigerian Jollof versus Ghanaian Jollof, you see him. He was the only guy in all the videos that was there with a baby, and that's him. He's right here today. So I'm going to just let you see his face, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to introduce himself to you as my guest. He's an artist, by the way. How good an artist he is, we'll get to know in just a bit. What's good, my guy? So tell the world, introduce. Don't look at me now. You want to be? Do I look like that girl of that day? Oh yeah, tell the world. Introduce yourself to the world.
My name is Henshaw Blaze. That's my stage name, but my real name is Henshaw Ofiong Bolutife.
Excuse me?
Henshaw Ofiong Bolutife.
Wow. Well, you are a mixed breed.
Yeah.
Of Yoruba and
Efik. Wow. Efik. Yeah. And there's also some Igbo somewhere in the background.
But
right? There's also some Igbo in the background, so it's just like, but I'm an Efik man.
Okay, so what else do people need to know about you? What else don't we know about you?
Okay, I'm a hip hop artist. I make a blend of hip hop, Afrobeat, and I sprinkle with some jazz.
With some jazz?
Yeah, jazz music. I really like jazz music.
That's very interesting.
That's a lot. Hip hop, Afrobeat, and jazz music. I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I've heard anything like that.
I've been doing music for like 10 years.
10?
Yeah.
How do you? Okay, sorry, I'm cutting you short there.
No problem.
How do you feel at this point? Like this is my 10th year, and I'm not getting that recognition that I really want. I'm still walking into a place. I'm still introducing myself. Hey, my name is.
Yeah. Those moments, they are not more than the moments that I enjoy doing the music. Like I'll spend hours making music in the studio, spend hours mixing, spend hours writing. So it's like maybe when I come out, I see something, I'm like, shit, I'm still doing that. Is that tiny space where I feel like, man, I'm still doing this thing. But the moment that thought leaves my mind, every other part of the process, I'm enjoying it. So eventually, it's like I have to make myself happy. So I keep doing it.
So, but on the sideline, what else do you do on the side apart from music? Because sometimes music doesn't bring all that money with you. What do you do on the side? Like, I have to keep body and soul together. What do I do?
I'm a survey engineer, and
this guy have money. I just knew it. I just knew God directed my steps to the right place. This guy have money.
Yeah, and I do some online business. Yeah, I'm online tutoring there, and I'm also trying to set up my online store. So. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tap into that online market.
That's good. So let's talk about the girl we met you with that day. How did that go? How did that work with? It's just on the surface.
It really went good, funny enough. It went good.
Did you guys have like a second date after that day? Because she was really cute.
No, we didn't say after that day because she was going to Benin in 2 days. Yeah, so she has already gone to Benin.
So she's Benin based?
Not really. She's schooled there. So she's going to round up. She's doing a clearance and all that. So she has to go to Benin.
It is way. I don't want to do so more about that. So we'll get into that in just a bit. But let me just go into the next story real quick. Nigerian singer Simi has narrated how she was almost denied entry into a passport office because of how she was dressed. The popular singer made this known in a video shared on her Instagram page. The mother of one revealed that she was not allowed to go in because she was told she was indecently dressed. Simi added that she also had to take off her nose ring and her earring. So let me throw this to the table. What is your take on this? Let's start with you, please. What's your take on this?
On what she just said?
Yeah, on what she just said. What's happened to her?
The same thing happened to me, but not exactly the same thing. I was asked to pack my hair.
Spaghetti too?
No. My hair, I had to pack it, tuck it in one body.
At the passport office?
Yeah.
But normally, your ears have to
supposed to show, yeah. But the person's demeanor did not already like how I appeared.
Your appearance.
Yeah, like
guy with dreads.
Yeah, why is this guy looking like this? So I'm not surprised. Then being a woman, of course, but I don't support it. But it's the times we're in. I don't support it. I feel like people should be able to express themselves as long as it's within, decency, moderation. I don't think she looked.
Do you think she was looking indecent?
Yeah, she didn't look indecent. So, but. The people in the passport office, they are the boomers, the Nigerian adults who don't like you if you're not in your straight jackets, So,
What about you, Uyi?
Okay, so I can relate to what she said. I've been to passport office for like, I think
10 billion times.
Exactly, and those officers they have mood swing. You get you might go there and they're happy and they'll just try to like be friends with you and to let you in. I might go there and you don't
just
know.
waste your time.
Do you get? And also for me, her dressing wasn't really bad. It was okay for me. I just felt like the officer that was attending to her was not in a good mood. So he, you know, when you're trying to like pour your frustration on someone else, that's what he did.
Okay, so for me, I'll say that regardless of who you are, what you do, there are rules to everything. Now, I mean, do you know that lawyers are not allowed to wear wigs? In court, you wear, yes, you're not allowed to wear wigs. You have to wear the normal, just like you can't be doing, come and do your work and go, right? So goes for every other place you go to. Like, the passport office has rules. They have a way you have to look when you're about to take when you have to take
your
I was going to say headshot. That sounds like a mug shot. We're about to do your capturing as they call it. Like, so you can't wear spaghetti.
Okay.
Do you understand?
I get what you're saying.
You can't have your nose ring on at that time. It has to be your face.
Your face. Yeah.
Right? So that when AI or whatever is they're trying to alter something, it won't be altered. That's why they say your ears have
Your ears have to be visible.
I have really tiny ears. Sometimes I have to tilt a bit so that at least one will show, because it doesn't really appear when I do this. So I understand how. No, I don't know how the man or how the person projected this information to, or this message to her, relayed this message to her. But there's some. Let's not say because she's Simi.
Okay.
A lot of people go through this all the time, right? So they go to the passport. Oh, I'm going to the passport. It's most likely I'm going to. Yeah, her outfit looks nice, but what about your upper part? Like, you are going to stay. You are going to be captured. It has to look okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So that's why you can't even inside passport they'll tell you not to smile. Just
keep
your face.
Keep your face.
We don't need your fine boy or fine girl face. Don't give us your profile. Whichever.
That applies.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It does apply,
so that's about it on that. Back to you, man. What's new with you? What's on the street with you? What's new? What have you dropping? Are we working on an album? Are we working on an EP? Or you just want to take it one single at a time? And are you independent or you on a label?
Okay. Let me start from the last question. I'm independent.
I'm about to go to that one. I thought that
Straight away, man. I'm independent. I'm an independent artist. I've been for most of my career. And then this year, though, I have been dropping singles. I started like around February. I was doing 3 singles a month.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I am working on an EP. Although I'm undecided. The thing is, the single strategy was given to me by some music pro. It was something about the algorithm and consistency.
It's how we are living our own lives for the system right now.
Right now, yeah. So he told me about the single game, and I'm like, okay, let me try that. But I'm working on an EP, and the sound is kind of different from what I've been releasing. So if I don't get to release it as an EP, I'll just still put it out in singles, which will come out, in the space of like 2 months. But I really want it to be an EP because of how the sound has been created. It's kind of different from all I've been doing. That's why I want it to be an EP. But either ways, if I don't drop it as an EP, I'll still keep on the single, dropping it as a single. So it'll be like 4 singles, and that'll take me like 2 months to release.
Have you reached out to any prominent names in the industry? Like, you know what? Let me see if I can use 1 or 2 names to push it just a bit further. Have you reached out to anyone?
Recently, I haven't. Back in the day, I used to.
It's not back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, I used
like
to.
Like who did you reach out to then?
The label that Foster Music signed this guy, Mr. 2K.
Oh, Mr. 2K. Oh.
Yeah. So I used to reach out to him. There was also another guy. He's not a very popular guy, but I used to reach out to that one. Then I tried working with. Let me not say tried working, but I used to DM Peruzzi. I used to do all that, and I still do. It's just.
And it's amazing how they all come online. Sorry, I'm cutting you short.
Yeah.
They all come online and they say, keep trying, keep sending your stuff to people.
No, but that's
they actually don't respond.
No, but that's the game. You have to keep doing it, though. You have to keep doing it.
I agreed to the keep. Yeah. It's about them always saying their DMs are open. Just reach out. You can never tell whether, and they don't even respond when you send them.
Me too. I'll say that too. When it's time, my DM is open. The game is the game. No, the game is the game. But you see, you have to keep doing it, though. Being an artist is about yourself. So eventually, you have to first be settled in yourself about what you're doing. So. And I went through some life challenges, which is why I kind of like freed all that industry brouhaha a bit and just let my chest breathe easy. Then I'm back to doing music for myself. So like the rest of the things will just pile up on it. Now that I'm back on my way, trying to get back on my own.
So are you open to collaborations with people?
Definitely.
To people who like, you know what, let's do this together. Let me sign you and all.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people believe being on a record label is slavery.
Slavery.
So are you ready to go through that slavery part?
Modern day slavery, if you give me the right chains, if you give me the golden chain, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, slavery was brutal. But modern day slavery, if you're giving me the right chains and the right gold, you know what I'm saying? And a nice house and a nice whip, and the terms are favorable. At the end of the day, I'm willing to work. So if you're going to meet me in the middle, like why not? I mean,
okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you see me right now, Henshaw Blaze says he's ready to be a slave to you. Okay, you just said it's on national television. We have a repeat of it. We have a recording of it. So he just said that he's ready to be a slave. Just give him car and money.
Bad man can never be no slave.
And house, and he's fine to go. He will drop.
No. I mean, the system today is more than this slavery now. Why are we working 5 times a week?
What?
Why working 5 times a week?
We've been working 5 times a week since eternity.
Let's go back to that eternity. Why? Why not 3? Why not 3? Why not 4?
Why is it becoming 3 or 4? Why do you think it should become 3 or 4? I like this conversation.
So that people can enjoy life more. You should live life more. You should be able to look at Nigeria. Nigeria is underutilized. We don't do road trips. You can't just see guy who drive go Sokoto.
Nigeria is what now?
Underutilized.
I know they talk this kind of thing, but I beg. He's utilized though. He's utilized.
If see Kwara now, Kwara State is about to enact a policy about 3 working days. Why? Because of excessive fuel.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to get to that. We might as well be doing 4 and 3. So everybody's not trying to.
But I'm feeling you though, actually, because when COVID hit, it was
an
eye-opener. It was an eye-opener
exactly.
for us to find out that like we don't need that much work first.
Everything
we can reduce it. So
that's why the entire thing is modern day slavery. So why are you trying to make me a special slave? We're all in this system today.
Well, VIP slave. Moving away from that, let's talk about some people who call themselves. One person called the other person slave recently. That's Zinoleesky and Seyi Vibez. And
I saw that.
Call themselves. So fast-rising street hop acts Seyi Vibez said reactions among music enthusiasts with his recent single Hat Trick. The budding artist reached the #1 spot on the Apple Music Top 100 despite his colleagues in Zinoleesky shading his vocal abilities. Well, his vocal abilities though. Previously reported that Zino in a viral video stated that Seyi's new song would never get to #1. He said that actually, I saw the video on the international streaming platform. Even if he consulted a Navy doctor a few minutes after Zino's session, Seyi's single surpassed every single song on the music album and went to #1. Like, do not talk too early. Do not talk too soon. Put your money where your mouth is. I don't know how Seyi Vibez does it. I'm going to say this. I don't have anything against him. I've never met him. I don't know him. I've been at his concerts and seen him perform. I'm not a fan of how he sounds. Sometimes it confuses. It sounds a little bit noisy. It's all over the place for me.
Okay.
The arrangements and all doesn't work for me. Okay. That doesn't mean it's not amazing sound. That doesn't mean it's not good sound.
I understand what you're saying.
Relate. Okay. Now, Zino, on the other hand, I've seen Zino's growth gradually. I don't know him either.
Yeah.
I've seen Zino's growth gradually from where he started and how he's reading. You can tell Zino is now reading stuff. His lyrics are changing. Even though his sound his format is still A-B, A-A-B-B. It's still, even though it's still that way, but you can hear his lyrics, his words are changing. His scope is broadening. I can see that in him, right? So I'm not a fan. So the guys are
Seyi Vibez though. Seyi Vibez is special.
I'm not saying it's not. Hey, God, though. I beg
God. Was it not the one that sang way back in uni?
No, that's Black Bones.
Oh, Black Bones.
Black Bones has been to this table before. Black Bones is very evil. Don't let me come for you. He was here before, and it was not a good thing. The kind of people he stepped to. What's your take on this?
I like Seyi Vibez sound, and I feel like I saw a tweet. The person said if Seyi Vibez was fine, people would be more receptive to his sound. And artistry, and I'm not saying it's ugly, but me personally, I think like the sound is genius.
But he's not particularly good looking.
Yeah, he's not your most good-looking guy. He's not your typical handsome guy. So somebody was like, if he was that typical handsome artist type, that people would be more receptive to the sound. But I think the sound is genius.
Brymo is my person. He's not one of the most good-looking people in this world, and he's an amazing artist.
No, yeah.
Simi is not one of the.
Well, see all those people you are calling now. It took time. It took time for Brymo to.
No, it didn't. It didn't take time. Brymo came through and he hit, and the world. Like what? Who is this from?
Okay, well, yes.
Yeah, he didn't have to wear grills in his teeth.
So that's what's making you guys uncomfortable.
Yeah,
a lot of artists wear grills in their teeth now.
But the sound, maybe his grill is not particularly fitting his face. Maybe it's not particularly fitting his face. But that sound though, it's like a Fuji Travis Scott. It's really brilliant. Travis Scott. Like it's really brilliant. That sound is really brilliant. And if it was your typical sexy guy, and trust me, everybody will be going crazy for it. Everybody will be going crazy for it. The sound is actually genius. It's different. It's not following that. It's not following that hook chorus. He's just.
I think
he's just being.
Thanks for that.
He's just pacing it in a very.
Okay, since you said this now, what I'm going to do is when I get back home this weekend, hopefully, I will just take my time to
listen to Bullion Van
digest
or Bank of America. Yes, listen. Yeah, but
now I will listen to it.
Yeah, just like try and enjoy what he's doing.
Henshaw, Blaze, how can we reach you on all your socials? Because I want you to come around more often because I actually enjoy having you on the table. I want you to come around. So let's do this more. Let's do this.
No problem. No problem.
No, you can do shaka. You can say I don't blow.
Why?
No, you can.
I never blow it. When I blow it, no worry. I will give you the right shoulder. Yeah. But now I'm still humble and low key. Let's make it work.
Try life.
Let's make it work.
How do you reach you on all your social media?
You can reach me on Twitter, Henshaw Blaze, Henshaw, HENSHAW, Blaze, BLAZE, Big Z. Don't forget Big Z. Then Instagram H.Blaze, TikTok H.Blaze. Is there any other one? H.HDOT.
You don't need your Tinder handle because I don't really trust you. I think you have.
I think you have a Tinder. I don't know.
You do have a Tinder.
But you're not gonna find it.
What are you doing on Tinder though?
It's the marketplace now.
Tinder is marketplace again.
Wow.
Any problem?
So H.Blaze, and I think Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat.
It's okay. You want to give us your house address and your account number because I don't understand. Why
account number? Do I?
It's okay. It's okay.
GT Bank.
We cool. Alright, so thank you for coming through. It's nice to have you around. We should do this more often. Like, let's just come, let's bounce, let's have fun, and let's talk about a lot of stuff. But this is where we draw the curtains today. But thanks for watching. As always, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag TeaTime. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one, and all our exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch TeaTime on R2 TV. And if you are in London, you can watch it on Ben Television. And right here in Nigeria, Star Times, channel 308, and DSTV channel 408. A big thank you to Uyi for always keeping it real. And a big thank you to my guy for coming through and even saying, he said Seyi Vibez is a very ugly guy. But that's what
but he makes genius music.
But,
in case you want to add
ugly, but that's what he said. But it's okay.
He makes genius music.
It's okay. I'm not. Oh, congratulations to Thames,
Burna Boy, Arasta,
Ashake, BT nominations. It's big. It's really cool. I'm really happy for them as it's a big thing. Nigeria is
to the world.
Taking over. It's to the world. That's a big one. We gotta bounce. Do not drink and drive. Whatever this you do this weekend, do it in all moderation. Have fun. Relax, but do not drink and drive. Put God first, and the rest is history. Drink a lot of water and mind your business. It helps you live longer. We out.